do not like this whole auto. Oh, whatever, it doesn't matter. Let's see here. Okay. Yep. 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 Okay. Just waiting. Shows live. Let's see. Where is it actually showing live? Live on which channel? Yes, it shows it is live there. So let's see if it's findable now. Oh, there it is. Okay. How do I close this window, actually? Close. Okay. Auto find. Yet it doesn't auto find it. Interesting. Let's see. How do you... Let's take a look. You know what? I'm not going to worry about this anymore. Whatever shows up, shows up. It's that simple. I can't just... There we go. Hey, it worked. Right when I was about to give up on it. Oh man, I have got to figure out why this thing keeps auto sizing. That's not the stream's problem. That's my problem. But we'll get to that. Okay, so looks like everything's working. Let me start this up. Where'd the window go? Whoa, that's interesting. That's a new problem. Oh wait, that's working, isn't it? Let's just do a test. Test one. Oh, there it is. Okay, let's do a test two. Oh yeah, okay. Oh, because it's invisible. I forgot. All right, excellent. Let's shrink this down. Let me make sure the social stream is using the proper thing. Oh, I think, well, no, that can't be right. That can't possibly be the correct thing. So let's just double check that, shall we? I don't think that's right. Would it be this? No, that's the pop-up window. That's the, yeah, there it is. Got it. Okay, that's there. Let's make sure reflector is correct. It should be, but we'll make sure. All right, let's look for the reflector window. And we will be ready to get going here. Reflector, there it is. All right, perfect. Well, astonishingly, things are working relatively well. Hit the share button right there. Let's go here and start our enter parade. Parade, parade, parade. Okay. Okay. Right. And right. And right. And we're good. So I can now exit this. Waiting for that to go through. And we will be ready to... Oh, I do need to move my iPad though, because my keyboard up there. All right. I think we're set now. Just waiting for that to finish. And we'll be ready to go. Actually, you know what? I mean, I've already done that. So we can just go ahead and we will roll the opening. There it is. And we should see everything correctly in a moment. Just gonna wait, make sure. I can't close this window now. Thank you very much. And hey, there it is. Oh, why is it so weirdly sized? Why did it size it like that? Huh. Okay, well. Oh, well, wait a minute. I think I know why. I think it's because I was working like this. Yes, that's exactly why. I'm going to have to build a second thing. That's okay. This is actually a vertical picture anyway. So that's fine. I didn't realize that's what I had done. Anyhow, here we are. Let's see. What are these? What are these? Oh, those are those lines. And what are these? Where is that? Really? But wait, that was not visible a minute ago. What's this? Hold on. Wait a minute. Is that a layer? Oh, it's an empty layer. Okay, good. I actually need an empty layer, so that works out. Okay, anyway, we are continuing our work on the Sun Ra Cosmonaut. This will probably be a short stream because I was having some trouble. Not with this. Incredibly, I was having other stuff I was working on, but the stream thing, more or less. Oh, hey, Timber Dragon. Well, thanks for saying hello. Hope you're having a nice Wednesday. Thank you for stopping in and saying hi. And nice to see you, so have a good night. That's okay. If you can't stay, I appreciate you just saying hi. So thank you for saying hi. Okay, let's see. Whoa. Oh, that's just a piece of dust on the screen. There we go. Now it's gone. Okay, so let's keep going here. So I appreciate the people stop in and say hi, even if they can't stay. I really do. It's very nice. Because honestly, you know, they don't need to. People do not need to be that nice, so it's great when they are. Okay, let's see here. Ooh, that might work. That will absolutely work. Okay, good. Got lucky there. That works very well. All right, let's see here. Let's push our luck a little bit here. Press your luck like the old game show, which probably nobody even remembers. That's fine. If you've never heard it, whoa, that circle doesn't look circular to me. Is that really a circle? Hold on a minute. That doesn't look like a circle to me. Could just be me. Just want to see something. I guess it is. Okay, just doesn't look like. Well, now that I look at it, yeah, it does. Yeah, Press Your Luck was a game show where people basically, I mean, like the name would imply, there were these prize. Basically, it was like a rotating, almost like Wheel of Fortune, very similar in the fundamental ways to Wheel of Fortune, where essentially you were taking a chance on this board, and it would have different prizes and dollar amounts and that type of thing. And then they had something called the whammies, which was what everybody liked, and you didn't want to hit a whammy. If you hit the whammy, you got this sound effect, and then there was an animated little creature that would, if I remember the rules correctly, I think it would take everything that you'd won up to that point. And I think you could stop at any time. So let's say you'd won, I don't know, 10 grand or something like that, and you'd managed to avoid all the whammies, and you thought, okay, that's as much luck as I want to push here. You could just stop. And that's why it was called Press Your Luck. But if you kept going, obviously, you know, potentially bigger prizes. So, yeah, game show. That, like I said, I don't know how many years it was on. I mean, I remember watching it a lot. And I always liked the whammies because, you know, they were these little animated trickster demon guys who would run around and, you know, and the sound effect and everything. So it is one of those things where you were kind of just watching to see if the person was going to get the whammy or not, you know. That was kind of the appeal, is, oh, are they going to hit the whammy? And I always liked that show. I was never much of a game show person. I didn't watch a ton of them, honestly. I remember them being on a lot, but I didn't really watch a lot of them. I wasn't the biggest game show fan the way some people were. Just never was. I really don't know why, because, like I said, I remember them being on. I would watch them a lot. You know, like most people when I was sick and that type of thing, but I don't remember being ooh, whoa. Why are these off? Why are these not centered? I don't understand why these things are not centered. They really should be. These lines, hold on, where are those lines? Are these lines centered or not? Oh, no, those lines are not centered. That's why that looks off to me. Come on, buddy. Line up. Get there. Are we centered or not? I think we are now. Let's see. Now, of course, those lines don't meet, so that's great. And those do. See, this is the thing that doesn't make sense to me. Why are these? Oh, you know what? There's an easy solution to this. Blow the whole thing away. Start over. Redo the assist, and we'll redraw them. It's fine. It's not that big. Oh, well, of course, all right, hold on. I got to undo the erasing because that erasing was to a line that's not going to exist anymore. There we go. Same with that. Let's put those back. All right, let's go ahead and wipe those out. All right, so, actually, you know what? Huh. No, it's fine. It's fine. All right, so I created a new layer. No, I didn't. Create a new layer. Turn the assist back on. These can all combine. I don't need these to be separated anymore. They're fine being combined. All right, I'm on the new layer. Nope. Now I am. So we redraw these lines. Actually, I'm gonna make them really exaggerated. Okay, but they have to be curved, Joe. Come on. There we go. You know what? That is a good idea. Oh, no, that's why. That's why they're not even. That's why. I know exactly why. Those are the ones I used a... gotta make that a lot bigger. I know exactly what I did wrong last time. It was something that made sense to me at the time, but now that I think about it, it was always going to result in these being off-center. That's okay. I was trying to make the lines evenly spaced, which honestly matters so little. Make that longer though. Hold on, I gotta make that arc bigger. But that's what I was trying to do. Now I remember doing that. Yeah, I'm going to try to make these... They don't have to be perfectly even, but I don't want them spaced way out either. Okay, that's fine. But I got to start them way... So yeah, press your luck. Never seen it. You can probably... I'm sure that there's game show YouTube channels with old game shows. Kind of thing that, you know, I mean, game shows... I know The Price is Right still exists. I don't know... And I think Wheel of Fortune still exists, but I don't even know how many people, just like the general decline of television, do people even watch game shows anymore? I mean, I know there are game shows, but it's not like it used to be. It used to be there were just game shows endlessly. And I don't think they do that anymore. Okay, so now, let's start erasing things. So we definitely don't need anything out in this area in general. Yeah, press your luck. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. That's what the contestants used to say. Okay. And then often they would yell, stop, when they hit the button. And you would see where it landed. I mean, I would be curious how on a randomized it really was, because, you know, well, it probably was computerized. It was probably being driven by some kind of early computerized system, a randomized thing. Well, I guess no, it wouldn't need to be randomized. If a computer would know when they hit the button. So, yeah, you really wouldn't need a computer. It really just does come down to luck. I don't know whoever did the best on that show. I'd have to imagine they probably had somebody in the show's history who won the most, or, you know, got the most money out of the whammy machine out of the game. I'd be kind of curious what the biggest winner was, because I would imagine you could sort of start to get the timing of it if you were really... Some people are really good with that stuff. They can figure out that kind of timing real quickly. Most people, I don't think, could. Most people would end up eventually losing. I would have eventually lost if I was somebody who'd actually been on that particular game, which I never was. I was very young when that game was on, so I would never have been able to actually play it. Like I said, I remember liking that one. That was a fun one to watch, because there was the, you know, I liked cartoons, and that was the animated. The whammies were animated, so it had, that was the kind of, oops, just bang the thing there. Sorry, that was the appeal of it. Which, hey, it worked, because it got me to watch it. And I think most people were honestly watching it for the... Hold on, what did I just do? Oh, I just realized something I did. Yeah, that was dumb. I wasn't really paying attention to the lines. Okay, that's fine. Just gonna erase this all the way back. All right, so let's do this. Oh, wrong thing. So that line is actually going to be here and there. Okay. Now, let's hold on. Let's do that for everything. So that one intersects 3 different lines. Interesting. Okay, we're going to do something a little different with this one, because this one intersects 3 lines. Oops. So we're going to do this for this one. I'm just looking. So that comes in there. Okay, that one. That can just go there. Sorry, I'm thinking this stuff out as I'm doing it. All right, that's the outer edge. Yeah, I kind of have to do this on the fly and figure this out. So there'd be nothing in there, because that's just that. This one has nothing that is... This one will not have an, what do you call it, a space in its lines. It will just be there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Do that carefully. There we go. Now let's make sure it's actually mirrored. And that we don't have another screwy situation again. Yeah, I think we're okay this time. Good. Well, that's on a different layer. So accidentally did that, so let's get rid of that. Okay. So now, okay. This is the lines, yes. So no lines will go through the center of any circle. That's a definitive rule. No lines will go through the center of any circle. Right? So that means this can go away, that can go away, that can go away. This can go away. right? That one's going to stay. This one goes away down here. Okay. All right. This one goes away. And in fact, this one goes away because there's only two that intersect with this circle. So those can both go. And that'll stick to the outsides. That's fine. All right, hold on. I have to think this one out a little bit. Interesting. How do I want to do this one? They can't cross internally. But they can, hold on, they can, okay, so that goes away. That goes away. That's the exterior circle. That would be the same at the bottom. So this all goes away. Right? And then, wait. Yes. Yes. And then, now this is the interesting bit. So this is going to come in here, I think. And it will intersect with that. So this now goes away. This goes away. What did I say? This go... oh, wrong thing. This layer. Okay, so this goes away. Oh, okay, sorry. That all goes away. Right? Then... which layer am I on? Okay. Then... those are fine. That's fine. In here, this goes, and that's the outer. Oh no, that's not that. Yeah, I got it. Now I see what I'm sitting here going, I'm missing something. And this is what I was missing right here. That goes. I may need to get the pencil for that because that's a very tight cut. There we go. Ooh, nope. Nope. I gotta get this right. There it is. I got it. Hold on. A dog hair on my screen. I can't imagine where that would have come from. My dog can't see me right now, so she's not aware she's being blamed for getting hair on the screen. Okay. So that's good. This one down here. We need to get rid of that. And all of that. You can't see the other side, so that doesn't matter as much. Now here... well, this one's pretty easy. Just gotta get rid of that. And then on the other side, we get rid of this. Just have to be careful about it, but we got it. Okay. There we are. And that all goes away because you're not going to see that. You're not going to see any of that. Pardon me. And up here, we get rid of this because that's the curve. We get rid of that. Okay, and we got to get rid of that and this, right? And then here, oh, wrong there. This goes, yep, and then that goes, and this all goes all the way down to here. I'll get rid of that in a minute. To that. Yep, so that, hold on. Wait a minute, something is off about this. Why is this off? That's going around there. Oh. Well, wait. Hold on, let's put this stuff back. I think I messed something up here. If that goes to there, oh, I see what I did. How long ago did I do that? Hold on. Yeah, I see what I did. Well, actually, you know what? Yeah, that's okay. I'm going to leave that like that. That's okay. And I will... actually, I probably can get rid of... what happens if I get rid of just this and not the bottom one? I think that's going to work okay. So like that. Yeah, that's okay. I'm all right with that. I'm okay with that. Then here, we're going to get rid of that right there. And that gets rid of this right here. And, okay, wait a minute. All right, now on the other one, get rid of all this. Ooh, not that all, not all that. Hold on, I might have to sneeze. I'm gauging whether I'm going to sneeze or not, but it's feeling like I am. All right, so then, actually, interesting. This is interesting. How do I want to handle this? Do I want to do it like this? I'm thinking I'm going to do it like this. Where that does that. And then we go to the other one. Incidentally, you can just see how well planned out all this is because I'm just doing it on the fly. But that's okay. Sometimes it works that way. That's fine. I'm okay with that. That other thing, this just does not look like a circle to me. It really doesn't. This just doesn't look like a circle to me. So I have to fix this because it just looks bad. This just looks bad to me. So I'm going to follow this line real closely. Turn it into a circle. And then underneath, which is here, I'm going to get rid of that. Because I just don't think that's a circle. I really don't. It doesn't look like one. Whereas this, that looks like a circle. Okay, so let's knock that out. Make sure I didn't miss anything. I didn't. Okay, good. This gets moved down. Or not. Move down. There we go. Ooh, there we go. Okay. Merge down. That's the circles. Okay, got it. That's okay. It's not perfect, but it's okay. Those are all... Oh, no, that's not. That's going... Okay, I see what I did. Circles? Yes. So on circles, get rid of this. Get rid of that. That's more like it. Okay, so that comes around here. And we need to get rid of this. And this. That gives me my outer circle joining to the line. Okay, that is it for that. Now I just need the lines. There we are. Let's go ahead and get rid of those real quick. Actually, I could probably go to the paintbrush for that because it's on the outside. There's a nice thick border there. So because of that black border, I should be fine. Yeah, that's fine. And then on the circles, I just need to get rid of the outside stuff of this, which again should be, okay, good. It's still, my mirroring is not having the same problems it did last time. That's good. Didn't know if it would. So I just have to periodically look. Okay, so that's, yep, that's good. Okay, and the borders are all fine. Oh yeah, they are. I just didn't do the lines here, I guess. They must not be visible on that other side because of the clothing. That's okay. Still gotta go. There we go. Okay. That's good. That's good. Get a quick drink of water here. All right. Okay. Whoa. Oh, okay. My window just resized because there was a banner thing. So I'm just... Yeah, this isn't quite as far down as it should be, is it? Oh, that's as far as it goes. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, okay. I don't want to mess with anything. I'm just checking. Okay. Okay, so I was thinking about something, but I don't know if it's going to work. So let's. I like everything else. Everything else is working, but I was thinking about doing another layer of kind of shadow lines on the face. Because I've seen people do, and it's really good when it works, but, you know, I don't generally do it, is like multiple layers of shadows, like shadow layer upon shadow layer upon shadow layer. It's a neat idea. I like the idea of it. Like I said, I've just never done it. So what I would need to do is take this, and we're gonna play with this. I don't know if this is going to work. I really don't. So if I do that, and then basically lower that brightness, not much though. Just barely. So maybe like maybe maybe like 43. And then, yeah, leave that. Okay, let's see. All right, now let me erase that really quick because we don't need that. All right, let's turn this assist on. All right, I'm just gonna see what this looks like. I really don't know if I'm gonna actually do this or not. I'm just curious. Like if I start making more kind of accentuated shadow lines that build on top of what's already there, I don't know if it's gonna work at all. This might look really bad when I'm done with it, but I want to try it. I just want to try it. Okay, so an underlit. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna pull this up in the background. I'm gonna look up underlit face, like underlit face. Let's take a look. Okay, here we go. Just want to see. Yeah, that's what the mouth area looks like. Yeah. Okay. We'll try it. We'll try it. We'll try it. Let me go back so I can make sure it's actually visible. Oops, not that. That. Okay. So if it... Okay. That's how it looks. We'll try it. So if we loop this up and around, and then it would pretty much be like this. Again, I don't know if this is going to work. I really don't. And it's something like that. Okay, and then as far as this goes, it would be something like that. Okay, and then for the top, something like this. Oh, because it's underneath. That's why. I got it. You would have to go over this. Okay, so then you could do something like this. X there. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that's the only tricky bit of this, is I have to be really careful. So on this, let's go ahead and turn on the assist, and I need to erase because I have to push this back down or it's going to overwrite everything. So this is not a big deal. I just have to be careful as I'm doing it. There we are. Obviously, if I don't like this, I'm going to have to come back and undo all this. But it's okay. It's okay. I'll figure it out. All right, now I can now push this back down under here so that it's behind that. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna push it back up because what? Oh, wrong layer. Sorry. Okay, this layer is where it needs to be. So this is a median layer. Hold on. What's that? Yeah. So this would actually come sweep down like this. And then come up and around like that. Okay. Now I have to erase this to make more room for that. Whoa, man. Not like that though. That was definitely the wrong brush to be erasing with. See, because that has to go there. Okay. Whoa, wait a minute. Why is that like that? Oh, I know why. Because this is supposed to be right there. Now we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. I was gonna say it should not. Wrong layer. There we go. Okay. So that looks fine. That's the wrong layer. This now has to go under, back to there. We should be okay. Yeah, it's a little wonky there, but I can make it work. Yeah, see what I mean? It's okay. Get it where I need it. That's good. All right, we're good. We're good. And that's okay too. I'm not going to worry about that. So let's take this. Let's go to that layer. Let's start filling this in so we can actually see what it looks like. And because it's under everything else, I can be a little bit more casual about that. See? That works. Oh, good. It's what are you calling it? It's sticking. That's good. I mean, the mirroring hasn't frozen this time, so that's a good sign. It's a good sign. For now. And that could change in 2 seconds. Me saying that could, you know, destroy the whole thing. But for now, she's whole. Ooh, okay, let's do it like that. It's easier to do this way. And then just come in here and just very quickly erase. Come back to here. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. So far, I don't hate it. I'm not sure about this yet, but I don't despise it. So that's a good sign. Maybe, you know, we'll see. We will see. This could potentially work. Like I said, I've seen a lot of other artists do it, and it looks really good, but I don't usually do it. And whenever, it's one thing is I'm always kind of like, well, just because somebody else can do it doesn't mean I can, just because I like it. So I don't know for sure if this is going to work out, but it doesn't look bad. I'm not minding it. It's working enough that I'm kind of like, okay, because it is giving some more depth to the face. You know, it's, okay, is this under everything except for that, right? Yeah, it's under everything but that. So if I now go another layer up, do another assist, same color, but now let's push it up or down. Oh, I gotta be really careful with this. Just a tad. Get down back to saturation a little bit too. Or do I want to go up? You know what? Actually, what I should do is go above this. And I should do a slightly darker version of this color. So if I do that, and then knock this brightness down just a hair. Saturation down just a bit. Alright, take that color. Gotta erase that because that doesn't look good at all. And then let's see here. I don't know if it's gonna look. Oh, okay, let's do the thinner line. Just so we know what we're doing here. Yes, that's the tricky bit, is that type of thing. I mean, I can fix that. That's not a huge deal, but it does add a complexity to it. Where now, you know, I'm trying to thread between these different areas that did not have, because I didn't plan it this way, the layers are not laid out ideally for what I'm doing. Not a big deal. I mean, I can do it. It just takes a little bit of kind of finesse work and moving stuff around. Again, not a problem. I don't mind doing it. I just have to kind of work carefully because I did not plan this. I'm just kind of doing this after the fact. So, you know, whatever. Not a big deal. It's let me again to reinforce what I've said many times. This is where being able to work digitally is so much better, because if I had done, let's say, a watercolor or something of this, there's probably a technique to be able to do something like that. What is that? There's something there. There it is. But it would not be easy. Well, I should say, it wouldn't be easy for me, but I would imagine for anybody to come back and realize, oh, I want to add a bunch of additional colors. There's probably a technique to do it that people who work in a lot of watercolor would know, but I wouldn't know it. I absolutely would not know it. So it would not be something I could do. But yes, I'm sure people who work in watercolor who are really good at it, it's just amazing some of the work people can do. I am terrible with watercolor. It's too hard for me to control it. It's just not a medium I'm good at. Hey, Artificial, how's it going? Happy Wednesday. A very happy AI Wednesday to you, sir. That's a bit of an inside joke, Artificial and I. We like to laugh at the current state of what is troublingly referred to as artificial intelligence and its many, many, many problems. And, yeah. Interesting. Okay, that one. I gotta think about that for a second. I'll tell you what. Something that is interesting to me is how many podcasts are jumping on the bandwagon of covering that stuff. And I really, really wonder if that's going to be a really bad idea, I guess is the only way I can say it. Because a lot of them are doing it. And I just feel like anytime you get so specifically niche, especially something that is so volatile, I mean, you can do it. Obviously, people are doing it. But man, it's not something I'd ever do. Let's put it like that. I would not be, what's the word for it? Harnessing my wagon to that particular train as the entire show. Fortunately, our show has no topics, so we don't ever have to worry about this type of thing, but I'm kind of thinking with some of these things I see, I'm going, man, you guys, you're taking a real risk there. You better hope that this thing doesn't crater or, whatever, because it ain't gonna look good. All right, let me take a quick look. Well, and this is the thing, right? We're beating a dead horse with this, but this is exactly what you would expect, right? That everybody, it's just like everything else. This whole move fast and break things mentality. This is the result. Of course, they're doing stuff. They're doing things like that. Come on. Did anybody really expect it to be as secure as it should be? If you're paying attention, I wouldn't think. But yeah, it's gonna be complete chaos. This is the thing. The whole sector is just complete chaos because everybody's just racing to be able to say, oh, we've got something, even if they really don't have anything, and even if they don't really know how they're gonna actually deploy it and how they're gonna provide the energy, and I mean everything. It's such a warped industry right now. Not unusual. This is the hallmark of technology. Is the just reckless, fervored, it's probably not a word, fervent, fevered, better word, fevered pursuit of saying we've got the best version of whatever. That's what it is. As much as I love technology, it really just kind of sickens me to see how this stuff unfolds now. And I like tech. I love it. But I look at this stuff and I'm just sitting here going, yeah, you know what? You guys are bozos. I think, what do I know? I probably will be transformative eventually in a certain way. But I don't know what that looks like. I don't know. Oh, that's better. See, that's better. I think that was too bright. Or maybe I gotta just... Okay, that looks more natural to me. Yeah, I like that better. Like I said, I don't know. But it is a joke. The whole thing is a joke at this point, because it is just all these companies just throwing money and time at something, and you really do get the feeling that not many of them actually even have an idea of what they're trying to get towards. You know what I mean? They're just running at something because there's a hype cycle behind it. And that's really what it feels like they're doing. But that nobody really has a clear idea of what the things that they're developing are going to be used for. And, some of that's a byproduct of just the way that technology has been successful. Is, the idea, well, you don't actually have to demonstrate a use. You just have to demonstrate that you can do something. Oh, okay. There's a lot of that. I mean, and that's not even getting into the idea of how much stuff is subsidized when
there isn't really a very easily demonstrated profit or long-term survivability plan in place. But like I said, those are more foundational problems with the way that technology company. Oh, I didn't put the thing on. I didn't turn on assist, so I didn't mirror anything. Let me clear that really quick. Clear. That's because I'm starting to rant about technology. Like I said, I don't like saying that. I like technology. I just don't like the way that it's developed and the way that these companies think, because I just think it just feels like it's let's just race to have anything, and I don't think that's good long term. I would love a company to feel like they're developing something that has a purpose, besides obviously just making money. And I know that's, the chief concern of a lot of these things is just, okay, how can we start generating some revenue from it? I get it. That's how it works. That's the economy we live in most countries like this that have advanced technology. Is it's all about, having to generate dollars. But I don't know. Wish there was a little bit more aspiration involved and less cap table analysis or whatever the term would be, because I'm not an economics guy at all. But like I said, that's just how it is now. Oh, that's nice. Combo AR codes, or QR codes, I mean. Sure, I'd be fine with that. I think I read something about that a long time ago and promptly forgot it, because everything now you read about it in 5 minutes. At least my brain, I forget about it 5 minutes after I read it sometimes. If you heard the amount, if you were ever to hear, which you never will, the amount of the 5-minute shows that I do where I literally left my phone in the other room as I'm recording because the sound was, better in another room, and forgot half of the information that I was trying to refer to, it certainly wouldn't make me seem like I was very smart, because I have no data retention. My data retention policy is I hope I can remember it in 5 minutes. I just did that the other day. I literally I was pronouncing somebody, because I was trying to pronounce the name right, and or was that last week or was that this week? I don't remember. It might have been one of this week's shows, and I literally had to stop and start the thing 4 times, and then finally I just kept my. Remember those motion stickers? Oh yeah, sure, I remember those. Speaking of throwback stuff, you missed it earlier. I was talking about Press Your Luck, the game show with the whammies. That's some throwback material right there. But yeah, I remember those. Yeah, stickers. I remember stickers having a few years where every type of sticker gimmick there was happening. It was kind of neat. I always liked the idea of the sticker stuff, but like most things, it fell out of favor. Remember Pogs? Pogs. Although Pogs, I think, still have some kind of following. There are still people who really like Pogs. That was one I never got. I never jumped on board with that one. I remember them being around, but I never started collecting or anything like that, because I never really. That was one of the few things when I was younger I immediately identified and went, yeah, that's not going to last. That's a bubble that's going to burst. Where is that black thing? There it is right there. Let's get that really quick. There we go. Might as well get it while I'm looking at it. Same concept, however you tilt it. Oh, that's interesting. That's kind of a neat idea. I like that. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, QR codes are now a thing that everybody uses again. I remember if QR codes came around, everybody used them. Then nobody wanted to use them. And now, I'm using one right there because it's a lot easier than having all the addresses across the top. It's just so much simpler. So I always thought QR codes were a neat idea, but I remember they got real hot for a little bit, and then nobody was using them, and now people are using them again. I don't remember anything specifically happening. I just remember that they seem to go away for a little bit. And now I think people have realized, no, there's a good use for them. You know? Let's do this. Okay. All right. And I think, because I realized I didn't charge my iPad. So my iPad, when I started this stream, was getting close to 10%. So I would imagine I'm just waiting for a warning to fly across the screen. Because I'm at 45 minutes. Remember the guy that memorized? Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Is I wondered if there was somebody. See, I don't remember, but it would logically somebody would have had to figure it out. I said I'll bet somebody has, because it is just pattern memorization, and there are people who are just really good at that. So I'm not surprised. I don't remember it, but it makes nothing but sense that somebody would figure it out. So yeah, that's why I was curious. I didn't look it up, but I was like, okay, who won the most? And was it kind of a counting cards type of situation where somebody, you know, worked out what the patterns were? Because yeah, there are people who are just intuitively really good at that. I wish I was one of them. I am not. I have a very, what do you call it, cheesecloth mind. Yeah, see, I gotta be careful with this, because I wanna... Actually, you know what? Maybe I just need to brighten it a slight bit. Just a hair brighter with a little bit more... Yeah, there we go. Hey, that looks better. Wow, you can't even... Wait, did it freeze? It froze! Huh. Document... Well, I'll look it up if there is. Interesting. It's... Here, let me do this. Bing. Okay, hold on. Should come right back. There it is. Yeah, and it froze just now. That's what I get for saying, hey, it hasn't frozen in a while. But that's okay, because I was getting ready to stop the stream anyway, because... okay, get out of there. Because I was aiming for a shorter stream anyway. So this is probably a good place to stop. You know what? I'm going to do one thing before I do. This color, I believe, is different. Let me just see. That color... Oh, those are the same color. You know what? Let's use this one. Yeah, that's a different one. Let's put that one. What layer is that? Hold on, I gotta look through. Okay, it's this one. We're gonna use that layer. I will take a look, because if there is a documentary on that, I would want to watch it. Because... Oh. Whoa, wait a minute. Am I on the wrong layer? That's that layer? Hold on. Is it? It is. Really? It's that close? You can't even see that. Okay, well, that's not going to work. So let's go the opposite route. Let's do this one. Find that layer. Not that one. That one. Yep. Let's bring that. Yeah, I would be curious to see that. Yeah, I had a hunch that was like that. Okay. Oh, whoops. Hold on, I gotta get rid of this. I didn't realize I left it there. Okay, let's erase that, and let's finish the episode. Well, I'll take a look. By the way, speaking of an interesting documentary, I haven't seen it in so long. I hope it's still out there. You might find this interesting. There was a guy, and I can't remember his name. There was a guy who could perfectly he could draw money. He could perfectly draw with like these small technical pens. He could draw money and actually was bartering with it for a while. Then he got investigated, I think, by the Treasury Department. But the name of the documentary was Money Man. I remember that. And this guy was unbelievable and was able to do it for a long time before, you know, they finally... he may have gotten indicted or something like that. I don't think he went to prison or anything like that, but they basically said, okay, what you're doing is you're forging money. And he really wasn't, because he wasn't doing the front and backs. He was only doing the fronts. But still, he was an astonishingly good technical artist because he could make that money. I mean, it looked perfect. It looked unbelievable. So if you can find that documentary, it was called Money Man. I remember watching it. But about that guy, I just don't remember what I used to remember what his name is. I can't remember anymore. Okay. I'm going to do this just to give this a little bit of texture here. I'm just going to do that really quick. And then I think I'm going to bring this stream to a close before my iPad just completely flips out on me. But we're making progress. I'm liking this thing, and the layered look is... It's working. It's working. I'm liking it. So I'm going to keep trying with that. But so far, so good. So I like where this is ending up. This is going, I think, in a good direction. So, yep. Okay, let's go ahead and trigger the be right back thing. Boom. There it is. And, yeah. Yep. Well, hey, thanks, everybody, for stopping by and hanging out for a bit. Oh, wow, yeah, this iPad is moments from going off. It is at 6%. So I don't know when it stops, like, doing things, but it's close. So, yeah, I got to plug this in right now. But thanks for coming by and hanging out for a little bit. And what is on there? Oh, whoops. That's what I was putting that. I'm going to plug this. I'm literally plugging this in as we're speaking here. So I'm plugging this in right this second. So yeah, thanks for hanging out in the stream for a bit. And I like where that drawing is going. I don't know how long it's going to take me to finish it. I keep refining and refining and refining. But that's the nature of things. That's how it goes. I may do some video editing on my next stream. I might make my next stream video editing for the many Star Trek review episodes I'm doing. So I might do that. Just something that was a change of pace. But we'll see. We'll see what I feel like. In any event, hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Thanks for stopping by and chatting for a bit. Artificial, great seeing you, man. Glad you were able to stop by. And Timber Dragon, thank you for stopping in just to say hello. I really do appreciate that. I don't expect people to do that. I really am. It's very sweet that people just stop in to say hi, even if they can't stick around. That's very nice, so I appreciate it. Anyway, like I said, hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Go find somebody else doing something creative now, whether it's music or art or something else. And if you can, find a creator that you really like and throw them some support. Not me, I'm fine, but find somebody who is really trying to make a go of it creatively, whatever they're doing, whatever they're making. And leave them a nice comment. If you can throw them a couple dollars, do that. Promote their stuff. Get people to see their stuff. It's tough, and it's becoming tougher out there for creators. So any little thing you can do to help, I guarantee you those people are going to appreciate it. So do what you can. It doesn't have to be money. It can just be getting people to see stuff, and even just leaving a nice comment for somebody. You never know what kind of day somebody's having, and just somebody saying, "Hey, I like your work. It looks really neat." You might turn somebody's day around just by doing that. So it's so low effort. It's such a minor thing, but it can have a big impact. So if you can, do that. And until the next stream, again, thanks for being here. And this does all go up on the YouTube channel, so you can see it from the beginning if you're so inclined. And yeah, on that note, thanks for being here. Have, again, a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, evening for today and the rest of the week, because I don't know if I'm going to do another stream this week.